Utah's real estate is as diverse as its climates. From the summits of Park City all the way to the red rocks of St. George, Utah's real estate is bursting with character. Utahns love their real estate.
But it's always evolving and changing, whether somebody wants to sell it or remodel it.
This is Utah Real Estate Essentials.
It's just so fun. Clay, for this one, we are headed out to beautiful city of Riverton.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah.
You know, right there in the middle of so much development and activity. And
that's right. In this particular house, we're going into a beautiful subdivision. All houses look just like this. And take a look at the outside of this one. Look at the garage. Now you can see the outside of it, but that's a 1,500 square foot garage.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
A big garage.
Yes.
They're a lot. My first house was 1,500 square feet.
I know, me too. Yeah, it was like 1,800 square feet. Yeah.
Well, that's what they just have in their garage.
That's incredible.
And so as you walk into the inside of this, you're going to notice some really cool style that they put into this. Really unique stuff. Mm-hmm. So as you walk in, you've got this beautiful stairway that goes up and these big lookovers from the top. But notice the big open space as you look in here.
Yeah, yeah.
Isn't that nice?
Yes, it is. Love that fireplace too right there.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Kind of brings the outside to the inside.
It does.
Kind of like a Romeo Juliet kind of look over. But now look at this. You got a big, huge master, or you got a big Rambler style right here. Master on the main floor, big open, because everybody says, I want an open concept. I want an open floor plan, right? Take a look at the size of the kitchen.
Yeah, well, and incredibly open. You have the skylights with all that light coming in, and this is, I love the coloring. I love what they've done here too, with the cabinets and also just the granite work is beautiful.
Yeah, it's got the double oven, big, huge range in there. They've got, and one of the things you'll notice above the kitchen, a lot of cool stuff in the kitchen, but just above the kitchen, they've got a play area for the kids where they go up to stairs and they've got a little play area above the kitin. Kind of cool.
Yeah, that is really cool.
It's unique for sure.
It is.
Lots of big space. They've got a big, huge pantry in there. They've got in the garage. I can't wait to show you the garage. But this one of the nice things about this, it's a Rambler style living. So the master's on the main floor, but it's got bedrooms up above. And so it's got 3 bedrooms up.
That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
So you can have your master on the main floor and you can see lots of light out the back there and it walks right onto the deck. Off the back, right out of the master, you walk into that same deck that's right off of it. Isn't that cool?
That is really cool.
Yeah, it's great, just the way it should be. Big open bathroom in here, as you can see, really beautiful colors. And we're looking at on this where we're just over 5,000 square feet, 5,050 square feet. We've got 7 bedrooms, 3 full and 2 half baths, and it's on 0.40 acres.
That's a nice big lot.
Yeah.
Good property, and that looks huge too.
And one of the cool things on this one, it's right on the corner. It's a corner lot, so you only have the neighbors on the one side. And the way they did this, they did a big, huge drive-through for your RV or fifth wheel. And it's
perfect.
Yeah. No, it's really, I love this house. And they did the skylights up on the top, but they did them off the backside so the sun doesn't glare in through them, so you get the light without the heat.
Without the direct, yes. And that's what I noticed. And there was a ton of them just lined up right there along that ceiling, in that main area.
Big, huge ceilings in there, big open floor plan, as you can see. And when we're talking 7 bedrooms, I mean, that's a lot of bedrooms.
That accommodates a lot of, nice sized family, guest room opportunities, and
yeah, this is a bathroom that they just finished down as you're walking down the stairs. Look at how beautiful, really nice work.
I love how tastefully everything's done throughout with all the touches they've done on this property.
Yeah. Another unique thing about this one is right from the garage, it's got a lower level that you can walk down to, and it goes into an open area in the basement that's not finished out. That'd be perfect for like a mother-in-law apartment.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great.
You gotta have that.
You do.
I mean, not every house can do that, but one of the nice things about that lower level in the basement is the windows still have a ton of light, as you can see.
Yeah, and it's amazing how much those get used when you have them, Jay.
Yeah. There's a lot of value that comes from that.
Yep.
Even if you buy this house and finish out that mother-in-law apartment, this this is a good value.
It is.
Yeah. They've got it priced really well. Now we're going to go take a look at the garage. Now the garage, you're going to notice, I mean, talk about 15, it doesn't quite come across for one thing on the camera. You know, you usually do a really good job.
Yeah.
It doesn't show how deep this thing goes on the left-hand side there, but this is a big, huge garage.
Well, you can see because I know how big that truck is.
Yeah, that's a
and so
huge
they
truck.
have that front end just right there, and that car pulled in almost back to back there, or front to front, I should say. That is a big, deep garage.
Yeah, and then you go downstairs right there. That's where you get into nice big backyard, as you can see, and so plenty of room in this yard.
Yeah, you have a big house and you have that big fenced-in yard, and like you said, with the RV features and the driveway, this is perfect.
Yeah, take a look because it's the corner lot. So the RV comes from the side, just past your garden area, and you can just park it right inside the gate. And nobody would even see it. And then you pull it out on the side.
Has its own little side gate right there.
Cool property.
It is.
I like that one. Clay, for this one, we're headed down to the avenues. And when we talk about the avenues are right downtown Salt Lake, right?
Yeah. I mean, primo location right there.
Yeah, and they have a little area they call the Harvard-Yale area, which is one of the bestest of the locations. And this is right on Harvard Avenue.
Wow.
Yeah. And so when you talk about location, we talk about the whole state. If you really pinned it down and said, what is the most valuable, one of the best locations, this is it.
Yeah.
Harvard-Yale. And this house, take a look at the inside. The reason why.
Yeah.
You can tell by walking in this house and looking at the outside, this is a really, really special home.
It is. Like you say, outside and as you walk inside, just beautiful.
Spectacular.
Nice add-ons and touches in there.
So that location is one of the original subdivisions that they did in the whole state, but they were really luxury properties, and the people go in there and fix them up, and I mean, it's like having like a brownstone or something, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like, that's what this is for Salt Lake, this area. So this area, as you look at this house and you look around, I want you to notice the furnishings, okay? That's one of the things I really want you to notice, because the seller with the right offer will leave the furnishings on the main floor.
Oh, you love that. Because you go into it, it's exactly what I thought. I thought this is so tastefully done.
Yeah.
We usually don't comment on that because that doesn't stay.
That's going to leave, right?
But that's beautiful.
So look at this beautiful kitchen, spectacular. And the other thing with this one, they've got another house that they want to buy. Okay, so they've priced it aggressively. Okay, they just lowered it $150,000.
Wow. Yeah, that's a big discount.
That's a big discount.
Yeah.
And so if you're looking for a luxury property in that pristine location, right down, these properties never go out of style because that location will never, you can't replace the location.
You can't, and there's nowhere else to build there.
That's right.
So it's just, it is what it is. And like you say, it's absolutely in the best place for any downtown work you're going to be doing.
That's right.
And
so it originally was $950,000. Now it's $799,000. And with the right offer, you can get all the furnishings on the main floor. So you talk about a deal.
Yeah.
This one we got to talk about today because this one's going to be sold. This is a spectacular home.
Well, it is. And honestly, even as we're talking about that, I'm surprised looking at this property and then the decor in there and then the price, Jay. You're kidding. I mean, that's crazy,
It's a good one.
It is. It's a very good one. Yes.
Yeah. And so on this house, we're looking at 2,950 square feet. It's got 4 bedrooms, 1 3/4, 1 full bath. It's on 0.14 acres. And one of the cool things about this one also, it's got a lower level that you go down into. It's got a wine cellar, as you can see. Kind of cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
Yeah, and then they've also got this bonus kind of flex room down there. They set it up as bedrooms, but you could also make this a second living area down here.
Yeah, that's a big room. That's a big space right there.
Yeah, lots of things you can do with this space. And I'm a big fan of this house. It's got a lot of cool things about it, but really when it comes down to it, and you always talk about this in real estate, and it's the classic location.
Yeah.
There is no better location.
Well, there's not. And the thing is, too, on this, you have the look. It has that character to it, but it has all the new, current, modern touches.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful.
And now we're going to go take a look out in the backyard. One of the things I really like in the backyard, notice they've got a garage here, but they've also got a bonus space above the garage, a place that you could finish out. So if you wanted a little place for a guest to come and stay, it's got a place where you could have a bathroom up there and just another bedroom, so you could have like a separate living area out there.
I love it.
This is a cool little house.
It is.
And now it's a really, really good deal.
Well, that home is, I mean, look at these, as we're watching it, Jade, it's beautiful.
So Clay Forbes just came out that Provo is #1 for area to live and #2 for investment opportunity. This is huge, right?
It's so dang exciting. It really is.
So let's talk a little bit about investment angles, because everybody's always want to get into investing in real estate, but it's kind of complex, isn't it?
It has been in the past, especially after the crash. Things got really complex if you wanted to get into
Really
investment
complex.
program. You're talking 30 and 35% down payments. We've seen a big shift in the investment property arena, and we've seen some great appreciation of the property, and that has been a strong market down there. With what's happened, we've seen a couple of recent examples in property appreciation just from people that would financed a couple of years ago. And so it has moved
really well.
And there's been some nice changes with some down payment and some of the alternatives that we have there.
That's right. Most people think that you have to have 20-25% down for down payment, and that's just not the case. In fact, if one person lives in the property, you can get away with as little as 3.5% down, up to a fourplex with FHA.
So you can buy a fourplex with 3% down as long as you live in it?
As long as you live in one. We're doing one right now, 3.5. Okay, so let's not forget that 0.5%. But 3.5% now. I'm doing one right now for a guy. And it's the perfect situation. They've just gotten together. They don't have any children yet. They're like, we're going to live here for a few years until we start having kids. And so it's an opportunity for them to have that. The other thing that's great about it is the other 3 units that are generating an income, a real income, we can count 75% of that towards their income right off the bat. And so it really boosts their income and their ability to qualify for it at the same time.
And if you just want to buy a property straight out with nobody living in it, you can get as little as 15% down right now. So things have really changed.
It's like a completely different market.
Yeah, I think it's a great opportunity. I think Utah's an amazing market, and you see that all the time with what you're doing.
So you're buying a new house, and what if something breaks in the first year? Ask your agent to get an Elevate home warranty. We cover major systems like your appliances, your plumbing, your electrical, your hot water heater, your furnace, your garage door opener, and we also do rekey. So next time you buy a house, just don't buy any old home warranty, buy an Elevate home warranty.
Looking around the state, let's head over to Park City and see what's trending with the David Lawson team.
Yeah, Jay, we're right at the top of Parley Summit, just before you drop down into Park City. So right at the top of the mountains, as you can see, we got new snow, and it's right here. And
you're getting ready for the season.
We are getting ready for the season. Looks to be a good one this year, and already got a couple good storms coming and more on the way.
Yeah, and this area is, of course, always really popular because this is where a lot of people from Salt Lake will go to because they're right in the beginning of Park City, so access back down into the valley is really easy, right?
Yeah, they can avoid all the traffic in Park City and with the ski resorts and hop right onto I-80 and head down to Salt Lake, or go the other way and hit Park City and everything that has to offer.
Yeah, great time. Of course, Park City is now a year-round thing, but of course it's always fun when the snow starts to fly. So stepping in the inside of this house, I can't help but notice these beautiful windows that they put in here.
Oh yeah, they've got nice strategically located windows throughout the whole main floor that opens up to open space and trees and mountain views. This is situated such that it's above any houses below it, so you don't see any other houses out the back unless you look down, and gives you a nice secluded mountain feeling.
Yeah, and you can tell somebody really thought about those windows because these aren't like regular windows. These are really large open windows.
Yeah, they are. They want to maximize the views. The owner was actually a builder and cabinet designer, so he spent special attention to the kitchen layout, the cabinets, lots of light wood finishes, and a really nice floor plan on the main floor, which not only has the kitchen and this mudroom and laundry room you see right off the garage, but also has another bedroom and the master right on the main floor, which is very desirable, as you know.
Yeah, so what's unique about this house, you come up to the front of the house, it looks like a rambler, but it's actually a two-story with the master on the main.
That's right, master on the main, and then it opens up to the bottom, out to the backyard. So it's a walkout basement, so you'll still have plenty of views and lots of light coming in. And the basement is actually set up for a mother-in-law's apartment or a separate rental because it's got a door that locks off, and then there's a separate entry to outside, so it makes for some nice options for the new buyers to have.
Yeah, it's got a lot of flexibility. And houses like this, where you have the master on the main floor plus another bedroom on the main floor, you can convert that in maybe an office or something. And so it never goes out of style, because we always find those people that got to move because they don't want to hike stairs anymore. And so this fits it perfect.
Yep, and the driveway's not too steep. You can easy access, and it's 3,600 square feet, a total of 5 bedrooms and 6 baths. So they've got a lot of space there and lots to do.
Yeah, lots of flexibility and lots of wood, which is really popular in Park City, as we know. This is kind of looking at the lower area. So that it's also, there's lots of hiking trails and stuff around that area, right?
Yeah, this is at the top of Timberline, just before you get to the Toll Canyon Trailhead, which is an awesome recreation area that opens up into 781 acres of open space, with biking and hiking trails that take you all the way up into the mountains above and trails above all the resorts.
Yeah, that's all, because if you're gonna live in Park City, you kind of want to be able to go hiking and biking, and so you can use this year round, which is great. You can do cross-country skiing, I'm sure.
That is correct, and just minutes away, right out the back or front door.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful property. So Thad, if somebody wanted more information, how would they reach out to you?
Yeah, they can call me at 435-640-5133 or reach us at thelawsonrealestateteam.com.
Headed down to the Arches and Canyonlands National Park, let's see what's popular on Moab with Rachel Moody.
Hi, Jay. Thanks for coming back down to Moab with me. I am taking you into a very large home down here inside the city limits, right in our walking areas towards the parkway on a cute little cul-de-sac, but just a gorgeous home with lots of square footage to take a look at today.
Yeah, this is a big one. Very unique for your market down there. This looks like something that might be up in the Salt Lake area, but it just fits in beautifully.
Yes, absolutely. This is like your downtown country home. Definitely different for our marketplace. You don't see homes of this size very often, especially within the city, and especially with this type of acreage. This one's right inside the city, but it is on over an acre, and part of that acre goes over the Mill Creek that runs through town, which is a great feature for the downtown area.
Yeah, so anytime you have running water through property, that's valuable real estate.
Very much, very much. And so there's a large sprawling yard, a big home with lots of space, super bright, tall windows. This is definitely a unique product for us.
Yeah, I love that kitchen. Beautiful work with the rocks and everything.
Yeah, absolutely. The tile countertops and then your tile backsplash, a cute little dining room. And hey, there's wildlife out your back window.
Take a look at that. You can't even buy that shot. That's beautiful.
No, it's great. Definitely great amount of storage. You've got a bedroom on the main level. You have a den on the main level. You also have a half bath as well as a nice mud room with storage. There's a utility sink, and then it goes into your oversized garage, which could fit up to 4 cars.
Wow. This is definitely a big home. How many bedrooms and baths, and what type of square footage are we talking about?
We have 6 bedrooms in this home, and then you have a total of 3 bathrooms and then 1 half bath. It's 4,170 square feet. We're upstairs here in the master suite now with a great sitting area, oversized bathroom. You get that great view of the LaSalle's when the leaves have left the trees. I really like the different finish that they used with their wainscoting as well as the white oak floors. You have your soaking tub as well as a separate shower, hammered copper sinks, oversized walk-in closet. Just a great master suite here.
Yeah, it's really a beautiful property. And they've got such unique little touches on things. One thing I really noticed on this, they really did a lot of really cool things to pull all the colors and style in. I'm really impressed.
Yes, and then these 2 bedrooms that are on the upper level also have a Jack and Jill bathroom that go along with them.
Yeah, so a lot of space, a lot of garage.
A lot of space.
Yeah,
yes.
You're getting a 4-car
And then you
garage.
also have, like you have your own gym room, you have an extra storage room, then you have your bonus room that's going to be over the garage as well. There's so much storage here, so much to offer.
Yeah, beautiful property. So Rachel, if somebody wanted more information or they just wanted to talk about the beautiful city that is Moab, how would they reach out to you?
They should try me on my cell phone. It's 435-260-8245, or they can go to my website, which is moabrico.com.
So Jeremy, when I met with you, I always thought umbrella insurance was something only for the super wealthy, but now it's real reasonable and something just about anyone can look at, right?
Absolutely, and I'm glad you brought that up because it's a misconception, right? It's for the super wealthy, but we all have something to lose, and we want to make sure that everyone's protected for anything that they have out there.
And it's one of the benefits of having a local agent
Right.
that has local interest.
Absolutely.
Because you can look at these things and analyze, hey, you're not too far from going umbrella, and that just protects you every different direction, right?
Absolutely. Every year we do that super check. We want to make sure that they're protected and get the correct coverage that they're supposed to have. If they need an umbrella, great. Let's get the umbrella. If they don't, then we know. But that's what the conversation is for.
So you're buying a new house, and what if something breaks in the first year? Ask your agent to get an Elevate home warranty. We cover major systems like your appliances, your plumbing, your electrical, your hot water heater, your furnace, your garage door opener, and we also do rekey. So next time you buy a house, just don't buy any old home warranty, buy an Elevate home warranty.
Forever homes for everyone. Everyone needs a home, and at Real Estate Essentials, anyone who buys or sells their home with the J. Deere Real Estate team will receive a free adoption for the pet of their choice. Real Estate Essentials has teamed up with the Humane Society of Utah to bring you forever homes for everyone. Love your new home and love your new rescue pet with the J. Deere Real Estate team.
Let's head down to the Red Rocks of St. George and see what the Ames team is up to.
Well, Jay, this is the time of year that everybody up in northern Utah and in the Rockies, they want to start heading down to St. George because we have blue skies, we have warm weather, and it's time to play while the people are shoveling snow up there.
That's right, and you can tell by this. Look at those beautiful blue skies. We just shot this, and take a look at this home. This is magnificent. Love that driveway. Tell me about this house.
Well, this was a 2018 custom designed exclusive builder parade home. And this house was thought out from front to back. Every room, every nook and cranny was built to optimize this elegant resort style experience.
Yeah.
It has a front yard entertaining area. It has an amazing backyard entertainment area, but more importantly, that kitchen great room right there, that great big sliding glass wall completely opens up, Jay, and you can go out and visit in the front yard. You can walk all the way through to the backyard. You can have the barbecue going. You can entertain family. You can entertain friends. You can throw an anniversary party or a really romantic dinner with a spouse.
Yeah, and you can tell this is really an entertainer's dream right here. You have this house, you slide those doors open, you walk right outside, you see that beautiful pool, and you got those beautiful views. And take a look at this kitchen. Walk me through this. What did we do here?
Well, over-the-top appliances and countertops that the best chefs would enjoy. It's got Thermador and Gaggenau appliances, and the ceiling accents in that area are just amazing with the wood inlays.
Yeah, you can tell they really stepped it up. And St. George is always nice year round, but especially this time when it's getting cold up here, because we're going to be in like the 30s this week. What do you guys have going on? What's popular right now in St. George?
Oh, poor you guys in the 30s, and we're down here in the mid 60s. You know, this is the time of year you guys want to head down to St. George, bring your golf clubs, bring your bikes, bring your boats. You can get onto about 12 golf courses within about 10 minutes of downtown St. George. You can go hiking, but the big event coming up, Jay, the 15th of February kicks off our 2019 Parade of Homes. We're going to have spectacular architecture, breathtaking landscapes, resort-style backyards, best of best man caves, way cool custom kitchen ideas this year, and everything built and designed by custom designers.
Yeah, the St. George Parade of Homes is by far the best parade of homes of the whole state. Because I go see them each year because kind of what we do, right? And I always love to go down there because the houses, the way they design, they're kind of like this house. They're just magnificent. They're just, so unique to that area, and they build them into the landscape so well. It's such a great place to go. Really a fun time.
Yep. Well, people can come down the week of February for the Parade of Homes, or they can come down right now and buy this Parade of Home. And I promise you, they won't be disappointed with this house in any way. It's got 3 bedrooms, Jay. It's got 4 bathrooms. It's got a 3-car garage, and you could literally eat off the floor in this garage with the epoxy coatings they have on it. Man, this house is clean. I can't tell you how clean this house is.
Yeah, you can tell somebody has really loved this home. They've really thought through it. They just didn't throw anything together. Everything is very detailed, super clean. Even all the decorating and everything is just put together perfectly.
Yeah, it has 15-foot ceilings, has 5 high-end smart TVs, quartz countertops, Vivint security system. This thing's just ready for the right person saying, I'm done with the snow. I want my getaway place down there in St. George.
Yeah, because this would be, you could live here full time. This could be your secondary home. It's got a lot of options for you, which is always nice. Oh,
yeah. And especially about this house, Jay, very handicap friendly.
Oh, really? Yeah, that's always comes in handy, whether it's for you, whether it's resale or anything. So, John, if somebody wanted more information about this house, how would they reach out to you?
Sure. They can call us at 800-206-1003. Or they can contact us at aimsteamutah.com.